What if I told you the loudest person in the room is almost always the weakest? They fill the air with noise, desperate for attention, begging to be seen. They shout their opinions, post their victories, and broadcast their every thought, yet their presence is hollow. They are ghosts in the machine, making noise but having no real impact. True power doesn't need to announce itself. It operates in the silence between words. It moves in the shadows of conversation. It's a force that is felt long before it is ever seen or heard. Most people spend their lives trying to learn what to say to gain influence. They accumulate words, arguments, and jokes, thinking it will make them powerful. That is a fatal mistake. Today, I will teach you not what to say, but what to do when you say nothing at all. I will give you a silent technique, a psychological weapon that allows you to dominate a room without uttering a single syllable. This is a secret the truly powerful have always understood. By the end of this video, you will wield it too. Welcome to the silent order. The science is undeniable. Psychologists have demonstrated for decades that the vast majority of human communication is nonverbal. Your words are a mere fraction of the message you send. Your posture, your presence, and the way you occupy space are what truly scream your status to the world. In the animal kingdom, dominance is rarely established through noise. A wolf does not need to bark to prove it is the alpha. Its calm, steady gaze and controlled presence are enough. The pack understands the hierarchy through a silent language of power. Humans are no different. We are still animals, ruled by primal instincts that we pretend do not exist. Your brain is subconsciously reading these silent signals every second of every day. It assesses threats, determines hierarchies, and assigns status based on this ancient language. People who are needy fidget. People who are weak make themselves small. People who seek approval talk too much. They are broadcasting their submission to anyone who knows how to read the signals. You are about to learn how to broadcast pure, unshakable dominance. This first technique is how you will take control of any environment. I call it the Panoptic Gaze. The name comes from the Panopticon, a prison design where a single guard can see every inmate, but the inmates never know if they are being watched. This creates a sense of omnipresent authority. You will become the guard. Here is how you execute it. When you enter a room, do not immediately scan for friends or rush to join a conversation. That is what the herd does. Instead, find a point of observation. Stand still for a moment and let the scene unfold before you. You are not a participant yet. You are a strategist studying the battlefield. Watch the interactions. Do not look at individuals. Look at the flow of energy between them. Who leans in? Who leans away? Who is performing for laughs? Whose hands are fidgeting with anxiety? You are silently gathering data, seeing the invisible strings of power that connect everyone in the room. Most people are so lost in their own performance, they are completely blind to these dynamics. You, however, see everything. After you have assessed the room, you will then let your gaze fall upon individuals. But your look is different now. It is not a look of invitation. It is a look of knowing. You make eye contact with someone, and you hold it just long enough for them to feel that they have been analyzed and understood on a level they cannot comprehend. You are not saying hello. You are saying, I see you. This creates a profound psychological shift. You have established yourself as the observer, the one who understands the game, and therefore, the one who is in control of it. Once you have established this foundation of silent observation, you will escalate. You will move from passive analysis to active, silent control. This advanced technique is the gravity shift. It is how you bend the energy of a room toward you without a single command. Gravity is an invisible force that keeps everything in orbit. You will become that force. It begins with a concept I call spatial dominance. Power takes up space. The weak make themselves small to avoid notice. You will do the opposite. When you sit, do not cross your legs tightly or hold your arms in. Rest your arm on the back of an empty chair next to you. Place your drink on the table with a little more space around it than is necessary. These are subtle territorial claims that the subconscious minds of others will register as high status. You are not asking for space. You are demonstrating that the space is yours. Next is the act of deliberate placement. In any meeting or social gathering, most people treat their belongings as afterthoughts. You will not. Take an object, your phone, a notebook, your keys, and place it on the table. Do not slide it or toss it. Place it with a quiet, firm, and deliberate motion. This action is an anchor. It is a non-verbal statement that says, "I am here, and my presence has weight." It draws the eye and centralizes you as the focal point of the interaction, even when you are silent. Finally, you will master the silent direction. Groups are like flocks of birds. They are waiting for a signal to move. You will provide that signal with your body. If you are in a group and you decide it is time to leave, do not announce it. First, subtly shift your posture. Turn your feet and angle your torso slightly toward the exit. A few seconds later, pick up your keys or your jacket with that same deliberate motion. You have sent a nonverbal command. You will be stunned at how often the group's conversation will suddenly wrap up and someone else will say, "Well, should we get going?" They will believe it was their idea. But you, the silent leader, initiated the action. You have shifted their gravity. Do not mistake these techniques for parlor tricks. They are the language of power, a language that has been used to build empires and control nations. Silence is not the absence of something. It is the canvas upon which true power is painted. The world is a noisy place, filled with people clamoring for validation. By choosing silence, you separate yourself from the desperate masses. You become an enigma. People are drawn to mystery because it implies depth and control. While they are busy talking, you are observing, planning, and positioning. While they are seeking approval, you are building authority. This is the philosophy of the silent order. We understand that power is not taken by force, but commanded by presence. It is not about the words you speak, but the weight of your silence. Embrace this. Let others exhaust themselves with noise. You will wait, you will watch, and you will control the board while others are still trying to figure out the rules of the game. If you are ready to stop making noise and start building real power, subscribe to Silent Order. The choice is to be a voice lost in the crowd, or the silence that commands the room. Choose wisely.